came to the market to pick up some lion's mane mushrooms and thyme. As usual, I ended up getting items that weren't on my list. The lollipop plants were just too cute to pass up, along with some other items that caught my eye. But anyway, I'm here because I have an amazing dish in mind for lunch. I can't wait to share the recipe because I have a strong feeling you're going to love it too. Eating raw isn't just about lettuce and fruit. Sometimes I crave flavorful, satisfying meals. Today, I'll be using my dehydrator more than usual. But that's the thing, every day looks completely different. It's important not to overuse the dehydrator as it can take away from the essence of eating raw. I usually use it once or twice a week at most. It's all about balance. When it comes to seasoning, it should be based on what you like. We all have our favorite go-to seasonings, and it's important to keep those in our diet to maintain a familiar taste. This also helps maintain your lifestyle. I am trying to be as detailed as possible in this video, but please keep in mind that all the recipes will be included in the description. Here comes the fun part. I usually don't blend my avocado, but I found that texture gives a whole new life to a meal, unlike the usual chunky and thick consistency. This was the perfect avocado spread. I only added a teaspoon of miso paste and a little water to achieve the flavor and texture I wanted. The lion's mane mushrooms didn't need to be dehydrated overnight since they don't hold that much water. They were ready to be served after just 2 to 3 hours in the dehydrator. Please check the description for the exact temperature settings. I did a ton of research on how to properly alternate the temperature for raw dishes. It's all about the water content in the food you're preparing, so please take a look at that. This meal turned out to be so tasty and slightly spicy, just like I like it. The avocado was creamy and the mushrooms were perfectly seasoned, not salty at all. Lion's mane mushrooms absorb flavor like a sponge, so be careful not to add too much salt, or it could quickly become overwhelming. It's summer and it's time to soak up the sun and enjoy those precious moments. I'm learning to really appreciate nature because I feel so much better emotionally when I'm outside with the birds and the bugs. I even managed to run around in the grass a little for some grounding, though I decided to keep that moment to myself. The book I'm reading is called Unafraid. It's the most insightful book I've read this year, inspiring me to take chances and invest my time and energy in what I love most without doubts and fears. Once I'm done enjoying my time with nature, I'll be sharing a meal you'll never get tired of. If you're anything like me, variety is important on any health journey. So yeah, this is for you. I am more more excited about this meal than the last one. Let me just say I love Vietnamese dishes, so it's only right that I end my day with pho. I am making this dish with fresh green onions, fresh jalapenos, kelp noodles, seasoned dehydrated mushrooms, and sun-dried tomatoes. Yes, this meal is raw. Nothing is cooked. Although I no longer give my undivided attention to making sure that every little tiny thing is raw, I am still effortlessly creating raw meals that I enjoy to live this life in the healthiest, most realistic way possible. What's even more amazing is how great I feel after indulging in a meal that I love. No guilt, no shame, no unwanted weight gain, just me enjoying my meals and life. This is a never-ending journey, and just when I think I've mastered it, I become a novice again. This meal is incredibly fulfilling in both summer and winter time. And you don't have to make it spicy. Adjust it to your liking. It's also a perfect dish to share with your family as an introduction to the lifestyle. For the longest, all I could think about was a chewy oatmeal raisin cookie. It's finally time to make it. This recipe includes raw oats, goji berries, mulberries, raisins, date paste, raw macadamia nuts, nut milk, and raw pecans. When using dates, it's important to check the inside of each one to ensure no bugs have laid eggs. Although rare, it can happen, so be safe than sorry. The most critical step in this process is to ensure all dehydrated ingredients like goji berries, mulberries, and oats are rehydrated before placing them in the dehydrator. You don't want to dehydrate something that's already dehydrated. You don't have to add pecans and macadamia nuts to your recipe, but I love them both, so I made a batch with each. This is a must try for your family and friends. Feel free to add nut butter or more natural sugars to your liking. There are so many ways to enjoy cookies. Make them with the ingredients that you love. The date paste I am using in this video is made with 3 ingredients: lime juice, dates, and sea salt. This versatile date paste can be used in many different ways and lasts up to 3 weeks in the fridge. I use wax paper to cover it while storing. Having items like this with a shelf life of more than a week makes this journey much more convenient. You can use it in most of your raw vegan dessert dishes without needing to make it fresh every time you want a treat. For the cookies, I recommend making a large batch. This will allow you to enjoy them until you're ready to make more. The cookies will need to dehydrate for 8 to 10 hours, and this goes back to what I mentioned earlier about alternating the temperature. To start, set the dehydrator at 145 degrees for the first hour, then reduce to 115 degrees for the remaining 8 to 10 hours. This allows the outside to dry quickly, pulling moisture from the inside of the cookie for the rest of the time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to sharing more content with you in hopes of inspiring you to start your journey.